My name is David Short. I'm with Century 21 The Crossing in Indianapolis, and I'm sending you this brief video to introduce myself and my team in Indianapolis, and hope you would consider us to potentially be a Trademark Properties partner in the near future. I have over 35 years of experience in residential sales in the Indianapolis market. I have owned and operated over 100 single-family homes at one time. We decided several years ago to get out of the rental business and the lease option business, and decided to focus most of our efforts on the buying and selling of houses and the flipping of houses. In the past years, I've been involved in personally over 200 houses in our marketplace. I've sold both to wholesalers, and I've also bought and rehabbed and resold the inventory for my own personal use. I have owned several companies and been a part of several companies and partnerships over the last 35 years. One of the things that I continue to do is I operate a GBO company, which is called a guarantee buyout, where I work with all the production builders in Indianapolis, where if a client comes to them and wants to build a house, I have a company that will come in and buy the house that they're currently living in if I can't get it sold prior to their new home being completed. And the builder pays me a fee to do that. I have also been involved in owning real estate companies over the years. I've managed as many as 100 sales associates in any given time in the residential market. I left that several years ago and just pursued my own interest. Things have changed a little bit for us in that I brought my 3 sons, adult sons, into the business with me. And I'm looking with Trademark Properties as a vehicle to build a business around their strengths and their weaknesses. They all have different talents. They've all been reasonably successful, but not as successful as they would like to be in the residential business in Indianapolis, because we've been in a relatively flat market for the past 3 or 4 years. Over the years, I've been as high as number 5 in residential sales in Indianapolis, and currently probably in the top 60 out of 7,000 agents in the metropolitan Indianapolis area. I have averaged over about $12 million in residential sales the last 15 years in Indianapolis. I've been with Century 21, the current office I'm with now, for about 20 years, and I am in the Century 21 Indiana Hall of Fame for sales and civic involvement. I'm very active in our civic area in Indianapolis. I sit on the board currently of 3 different organizations, one being the Indiana Children's Wish, which I've helped them raise money for the past 3 years. I'm also very active in our foundation, one of the founding board members of our Century 21 Foundation, which we help people in the greater Indianapolis area based on need. And I've helped them in fundraising for the past 5 years. I am very family oriented. Like I said earlier, my 3 sons work with me, and I'm trying to mentor them into a better life, the kind of life that I've been fortunate enough to enjoy for the past 30 years that real estate has brought us. So I'm now looking for new opportunities, and I've always enjoyed your show, Flip This House, and have modeled a lot of the things after my business on how you've helped me a lot on how I've turned properties around, where now we start working on a property and try to get it back on the market within 10 days after we buy it. And we've been very successful at doing that. And before, we might have had a 30-day turnaround in our properties. But family is very important. I've been married to my wife, Marty, for 24 years. She's an integral part of my business. Once I buy a property, I turn it over to her, and it's her job to get that property on the market and get it ready to go. She's my ginger, and she'll be an integral part of this business if we pursue this any further with Trademark Properties. I have emailed you questions that you wanted answered to you. You should have them today, and you should have my video later this afternoon. Any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you.